Melissa.
I'm Julie.
This is Stitching at the Cabin. I'm going to apologize now for what you're about to see.
It's cute though.
It is cute. Whoa. These are new bras. I got them off of TikTok, like not from TikTok, but like TikTok taught me about them, and then I bought them, and it took months to get here, and I absolutely love these. However, I didn't think about what shirt I was wearing, and this shirt just like doesn't fit me anymore like very well, and so all day it's been, bra out.
There won't be a
I work from
slip.
home. No, those are tucked, but you're gonna see the bra every once in a while, and I'm sorry, but it
Super
is
cute.
Hella cute.
So hi all you 5-year-olds out there.
And all of the new people who just subscribed.
Mom, what's a nip slip?
That was you. You are the one who broke this episode. It was not me.
Bye, all you new subscribers.
Anyways,
it will drop because of this.
So, what is on the schedule for today?
We have WIP SHARE.
Mm-hmm.
WIP, not nip. WIP SHARE. No, looking up the wrong tree.
I was laughing because I forgot we had WIP SHARE. Every single time, I forget.
Well, we have
WIP SHARE, I mean, that too.
Same issue. We have whips. We have starts and finishes, which may be interspersed. I don't really know how we're going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Haul. We got spin. We got the shower splotch, which I almost forgot to take, but I was taking a shower last night and I picked one out, so I was quick to go in there.
Oh, see,
it's one that put that back. It's a splotch I don't see anything in, really. I sort of saw something last night.
Okay.
This was one, up until like right before I got out of the shower, I didn't see anything in it, and I was like, okay, I can see enough that I can fake it. Fake it till you make it.
Cool.
So those of you who don't usually see something, you might see something this time.
Maybe.
Let me know, because I would be curious.
I'll show Jacob, because he didn't see anything in the last one, so I'll see if he sees one in this one.
I want to know if my theory is correct.
He eventually comes home.
Yeah, one day.
Lots of overtime.
And then we have a little bit of other, which again may all be mixed in. So, hi.
Yeah.
Today is Tuesday. We aimed for Monday, but I had a migraine, and then we ended up going
to a naughty store.
Yeah, which you will see soon. So
today is Tuesday, February 2nd.
It's my birthday month.
I was like, it's not your birthday.
No, but it's my birthday month.
Do not wait until now to tell me it's your birthday.
It's my birthday month. So you guys are supposed to be nice to me all month, but I gave you 2 days for free now.
Now it's serious.
Yeah, starting tomorrow, y'all have to be nice to me.
Got it.
But aren't you glad my birthday month is the shortest month of the year? Yeah, because she didn't do anything anyway.
Yeah. I didn't know how to say that nicely.
We should make it Advent month.
Yeah, it's too late now. Should have asked for that sooner.
Okay, so WIP SHARE.
WIP SHARE!
This
a little
week,
complicated.
because this is from my best friend. We worked together for a bunch of years. That's how we met. And she sent this so long ago. I had sucked her into cross stitch. This was her very first cross stitch. Her name is Mary. And
so what is this?
It's a tree. It's kind of like a mill hill, but it's not. I think it's dimensions. And so that was in the email, and I forwarded that to you. And she included, I don't know if you'll include it, but she included, it's not flattering, a picture of us when we worked together.
Oh, yes. Yes.
She looks great.
That is inserted.
Yeah. And then it took so long, she moved on and did a Leolis kit. That was when I asked you guys, do you think she should do that? Do you think she should do something else? And we had a discussion about that. You guys were really helpful. She ended up doing it, despite us all deciding maybe she shouldn't. And she finished that in the meantime. Someone has become addicted. And so her current one, she does not know I'm showing all of this, because she sent the tree, and then she was like, well, maybe you should show the Leolis one.
Best friend privileges say that you can show whatever you want.
So now I'm going to show you the one she's currently working on. I cannot show you what it's going to look like because the only picture I have is actually the chart. But it's in a book. I know that much. She borrowed the book from the library. It's in this book. And it's tulips. But I don't know the name of it. I don't know I don't know anything. And I could have asked her. But I wanted it to be a surprise when she saw this. Hi.
So, like next week or whatever, like maybe. You'll know.
If you want to know, comment and we'll find out for you.
Yeah.
But this will be the one time she doesn't watch, and I'll be waiting like days and days and days for her reaction. So, yeah, that's what she's working on now. And her future project is going to be a HAED. She's going to
finally pick one?
She's loved one from the beginning. Solo.
I meant more like, do I remember what it is?
I don't know if you do or not. It's Solo from Julie Fane. So it's like black on the top, black on the bottom, and then it's like a yellowy orange sun, and there's like plants and stuff, and she looks a little sad. The silhouette of the person. Yeah.
Oh, I think
It's beautiful. Don't listen, Mary. I would never stitch it because there's so much black, and with my experience with keto,
you have a lot of background in keto.
If I did not know that, I would totally stitch that because it's beautiful. And I think that she will really enjoy it. And I've learned that it's a lot of black.
About that butterfly one with the woman and the butterflies. I know some people do the partial, but I like it with the background, but it's a lot better. And actually, I had a dream the other night of stitching the white in the Afghan, so that way everything is stitched.
Oh, no,
Can you
honey,
imagine?
No. Anyway,
do your
I have
keto
a lot of
and
them.
do your Chatelaine. Did you work on the Chatelaine at all?
Yeah, tiny
is
bit.
it?
It's back there.
I don't see it. Oh,
It's
I see it.
back there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 whips, and then 1, 2, 3. I thought there was more than that. 3, but I have 3 other.
I have 2 whips and a explanation with one of them. So I think you should do your keto, your Chatelaine. I'll do one of mine. Okay. You do 2 more of yours. I'll do my big one because it'll be with an explanation, and then you finish it out.
Okay.
And then we go into, naughty new things.
Okay, naughty new. That's my favorite stuff. Here's my keto. I had a page finish this morning.
Woo!
Do you know what is especially interesting to me about that? I have printed out. Okay, look at it, and then I'll tell you why it's interesting. I finished the page, and now I'm up here. Yay! Jiggly face.
Nice.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Okay, let me take a picture, Miss Jiggly.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Hi.
I'm trying to get this as straight as possible. Okay.
You like to watch us take pictures.
Yes. So what makes this interesting?
Okay, so I had initially, when I bought it, I bought PDF. I printed the pattern, and it's in a binder on the floor over there next to my stitchy chair. So when I start a page, I put the date, and when I finish a page, I put the date that I finished. So this one was November 26th to February 2nd.
Okay.
I know, y'all are like, wow, it takes you a long time to stitch a page. Shush. This is a judge-free zone. Unless you're a judge. You're welcome.
That was so bad.
And so I was just kind of flipping through, because now I'm on the right going left, so I can't just turn the page to see. Like, I have to go the opposite way. Like, you get to page 9, and then you don't just go to page 10. Now you're going down, so you're on page 18.
Right.
And going back. So I was just randomly flipping through pages. The page that I finished before this, I started on November 25th and ended, well, okay, not the page before this, but the page
actually in the booklet before this one.
Yes. November 25th and finished it February 1st.
And what were the dates on this one again?
The November 26th and February 2nd.
Oh,
so it was exactly the same, but one day each way. Can you believe that?
Same amount of time.
Wow, I suck at this.
That's really consistent, though.
It's 9 pages on top, and I have 3 pages left, so presumably I've done 6, so that would be 15. Although the 9th one is a little skinny page.
Yeah,
but
counts. Counts.
Stop judging. So that's exciting. So definitely this year I will finish the background on that side and drop down. I was looking, and I think I'll make it to Dragon this year before the end of the year.
An awesome achievement.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm excited. I think it'll go a little bit faster now. I got distracted by a show called Emergency Call. Not that it was a great show, but it kept sucking me in, and I would find that I was like,
stitching.
And I was like,
slowly.
oh, stitch. Oh, so I mean, I was
Bad
getting
stitching
less
show.
than 100 stitches several days
Wow.
in a row
That
in the
is
mornings.
slow.
I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I finished the show. It was only one season. So now I can stitch a little faster. Plus, this is not heavy confetti at all, but it was heavy confetti because it's sort of between the bluish green and the brownish green. And now it's more of just
Exhilarating.
brownish, blackish, greenish. So it's going to be a lot less changing of
But
stuff.
what were you saying about confetti?
Oh, there's hardly any. So
Yeah, but why'd you bring that up?
because it was a little slower when I was juggling, 16 colors down there.
Yeah. But now there's no excuse
I've
for it
got
to be
like
so slow.
3. I think there's literally 3.
No excuse.
Yeah.
Be faster.
Okay, my Chatelaine, you're not going to see much difference. And I'm really sorry. It's Alyssa's fault.
Wow.
It is your fault.
Why?
I did beads down here and some couple beads, and I made this line go longer.
Is it because of the show? Is that
Yes.
what your excuse is?
Yes, it
Well, if we
is.
would just finish the dang show, you'd be able to face your computer again,
I
so
know.
you could.
We watch a show on her computer at lunch while we stitch. All the phones ring and stuff, so lunch is
You know.
kind of subjective.
It
But-
depends, but
But we've missed a lot of seasons of Married at First Sight because neither one of us has a channel
they're
to
not
watch
on
them.
streaming services.
Yeah. So
Like Hulu
we're
and
having to
Netflix.
watch them off of the computer, and we were doing it off of her computer because she's not scared of little things that you stick in your computer and whatever.
thumb drives.
Those things. My old fell out, splattered on the floor. So we've been watching, but I have to turn around to face her computer to watch it. And my Chatelaine pattern is on my computer. It's a PDF. It's on the computer behind me. So to try to, and it's so complicated. It's not like I can just remember. That's why I did that top line, because I could just
Do
memorize
mindlessly.
that wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
So I think we have 1 or 2 episodes
One
left.
episode. Wow. 2
probably
episodes
2.
left.
Once we get through that, then I can turn back around and behave.
And then when she's not looking, I'm going to put the thumb drive in her computer so we can get the next season.
Yeah. Because it's really a fascinating show. This is like season
Highly.
10, 11?
Highly
11?
recommend Married at First Sight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Great show.
I don't think I'd do it, but then I've been married for 200 years, so.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I was going to say, because you did things, I now get to use your Q-snap. I don't want to give anything away. But she's letting me borrow her little mini Q-snap. I'm doing it the wrong
You
way.
think they can't see that?
Yeah, no, but not really. It's very messy back there. She's letting me use a little Q-snap for my little month topography.
Month topography. I wasn't sure what we were going with.
Look how cute it is.
I think it's so cute.
It's marginally easier with a Q-snap. It just makes it so my hand doesn't cramp as much trying to hold it while I'm stitching in hand. We went a little crazy with the colors.
Tell them what count that is.
This is 40 count, and this is 1/1.
She's insane.
In case you don't know, this is Stitchin' Mommy's pattern, where every month is broken down into letters, is broken down into days, and then you do the high temperature, or kind of whatever you want to do. But I'm doing the high temperature at my house for every day, so every color means a different temperature. And you see in the R that it got very cold. That pink colored in the middle here and in the Y, that is the lowest temperature I have available on my little temperature.
Just
Shalom.
showing off because you can say that word and that letter and I can't.
Temperature?
No.
R?
Yeah. She's mean. I can't say that.
So I felt like we were really cohesive here, and then now we kind of like went little clown, like your tree did. But I'm fine with it. It's great. I finally finished January, so I'm still behind because it's January 2nd or February 2nd, and I haven't started February. My apologies, but I finished January.
Don't mind me.
I'm gonna sneeze, but it's fine.
I want this back,
It's fine.
but you can borrow that for now.
Thank you.
Because having that needle sticking out is driving me crazy. And how many needles have I given you this week?
They're a different size, so I know that this is not that needle.
Alright, so y'all saw it. I lent her the Q-snap and the needle minder.
She's like
Lent.
a loan shark.
Lent.
Gonna
Along
break
with
my
the
kneecaps.
jacket my husband lent you last night. That's right there instead of,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Alright, just so long as you all saw it.
I think my shirt's just lopsided.
Okay, so
Oh, pictures.
I don't know how to tell you this without telling you stuff that comes later.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I had a reason I ended up working on this one day, and it was a do what you want kind of thing because I did a good job.
Yeah, you did do a good job.
I only worked on this for like minutes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because that was the day. It was right after my dad died and my uncle called, and so I walked away. You were stitching something, and we were sitting together, and I walked away to go talk to my uncle.
What was I doing? No, I wasn't stitching something. I was playing with Pattern Keeper.
That's right. That's right. Oh, that's a whole story. I was too upset last week to tell you, to the new people, why my dad had passed away.
Not COVID.
Yeah, it wasn't COVID. He had been sick for a while, and he had an infection. It just seemed to get worse, and I think it came down to he gave up. He was done. He'd been in pain for so long, so I just couldn't say it last week, but I didn't want to leave you all hanging. So anyway, this is what I worked on, and his ashes came home today. I mean, not to me. I would love to have some, but
It seems weird to split them up, though.
But you can make like little diamonds and like
yeah, that'd be cool.
Stitching in sequins. McKenna, for her, I think it was her dad. Yeah, her dad. She has like a little vial thing that hangs on her necklace that has some
I'd be
ash
worried that
in
it
it.
would break.
Well, but I would.
I want to turn you into jewelry. Okay. I think that'd be sweet to wear you around.
Yeah, but that doesn't take a lot of me, so I think it only takes a scoop
I don't
or
know
two.
what to do with the rest of you.
Well, I kind of like you guys to keep me around, like on the mantle.
I know.
I want to be a part of the family.
Yeah.
I just want to be loved. That's all.
You're gonna
just
be
don't want
loved.
to go in the closet and be ignored.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Let me hang out with you guys.
Okay.
Anyway, Flo,
Not as a ghost.
you have to say that.
Flora Bellpole.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa Wensler. Not on Ada. Not that I hate Ada. I don't hate Ada.
Ada.
But Teresa Wensler on Ada, I have experience. See the castle that I am not doing. So yeah, I worked on it just a teeny bit before my uncle called. I haven't talked to my uncle in years. We're gonna go visit him when COVID's over. It's the only brotherly meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super
Not
nice.
of you. I mean, it was your uncle.
Yeah,
so
on my dad's.
That should be clear.
My dad's brothers. He's the only brother remaining of the four. So.
That's very pretty. I like the color you're working
Isn't
with.
that beautiful?
The bluey purples.
So pretty. And somebody put that in Pattern Keeper for me. Someone
did
has
that?
figured it out.
Who is the nerd who did that?
And although she did it after I stitched, I can't wait. Can't wait.
I can't wait for you to try it too, because I have since used Pattern Keeper for some paper patterns, and I absolutely adore it. So I want to know if you absolutely adore it too.
Alright, this one has an explanation as well, but it's short. And the dog is roaming. Be a good dog. My husband had to go to the cabin without me on a Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It doesn't matter. Because he had to fix a snowblower because it snowed. I think it snowed on the weekend, and then it snowed again Monday, and Tuesday it didn't snow, so he went Tuesday night and he fixed it and did some snow blowing so that we could get in for Wednesday, and then it snowed a butt ton over the weekend, which you will see pictures of. But the day he's gone, it always throws me off because I only work on keto in the morning, and while I could work on keto in the evening, it feels like a missed opportunity to play with something I don't normally play with. So I spun the wheel, and I mean, y'all be shocked. Plum! Shades of plum. Who would have guessed it, right? My wheel is not obsessed with shades of plum. So I worked on that for a couple of hours, and I made some progress. Yeah. Nope. There we go. I made some progress. I worked clearly over here some, and some in there. I worked on stuff. The before and after should make it more helpful to see what it is. I still love this one. I do love to work on it. I just wish the wheel was not obsessed with it. Like, I swear, almost every time I spin that wheel, it shades of plum.
It's so good. I love it.
So
not the wheel, this.
Yeah.
Real good.
I love it. But I don't know, well, a lot of you weren't here at the time, but I had bought an X number of skeins, and then I realized I hadn't bought enough, so I bought more, and the new ones were a little bit brighter.
Oh,
And so I've started using them, and I'm hoping that you can't really tell that dark purple... No, it's this one. The variegated lighter purple is darker.
It is a little bit darker, but I think what you should do is just use this brighter one more in the center, and then use this lighter one to do the outsides, and then no one will ever know, because it's just like it looks natural for it to be darker as you get closer.
I would agree with that. And I have a lot more of the light one than the dark one.
Okay.
So before you stop that real quick, I just want to say that right after I spun the wheel again because I knew we weren't filming. Plum. And I was like, no.
Not doing it.
I'm not doing
again.
I just did it. My wheel is so obsessed with Plum.
Oh,
Whoever
man.
is haunting my wheel, please stop. I like Plum too, but
stop picking Plum.
I have all these things I want to play with, and I can't because
oh man,
it keeps getting Plum.
The wheel.
Your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to show you my next whip, my only other whip. But it does come with a story. So
Don't you like stories?
You better.
If you don't like stories, you should leave. But you won't like
You're
us.
welcome, but you won't like it here. Okay, here's what I'm working on. This is Stony Creek.
He's a stony creep.
Stony Creek Christmas Afghan. Christmas Village Afghan. Whatever. This is what I'm working on. It's 30 pages of goodness that I've been working with paper charts. Quick paper charts, highlighting,
I'm gonna get
coloring,
mashed in the face. Great, everybody just
paper
put
charts.
together that page now. You're gonna have one little chunk of Afghan.
Gosh, okay. So that's what I've been working on. Let me just show you what I've done.
Oh no,
I
you
know.
just popped your
The
magnet.
magnets, they do like to come off. I ordered more because the 5 I have on here are not sufficient. So those are coming. Sorry. Haul.
Only has 5 because that's all I gave her. I was
Yep.
stingy.
Yep. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hi.
Oh, God. Okay. Let me just shove this back on.
Hi.
Some assembly required.
Are you entertained? Hi.
I hope you are. Hang on.
Okay.
It helps if I
We'll entertain you.
twist this.
Trigger warning in case you don't like birds. In the future here, in a few minutes, you're going to see some birds. Not alive. They're not in here.
Not
just
dead.
Pictures. Well, no, not dead, but just pictures.
To be clear. Okay.
To be clear, just a warning.
I reconnoitered the Q-snap. So sorry, you're not going to be able to see a whole lot after all this struggle. But
You know, I've used that word reconnoitered like that. I think it's the wrong usage. I just
Is
like
it
the
really?
word, so I would just be careful saying reconnoitered to people.
I've learned the usage
know.
from you. Okay, so you have not seen it yet, but do you see? Look I did 2 whole letters. Well, almost 2. There's
You
one
did.
color. One color is missing right here, and I need to do it. But otherwise, I have added 2 more letters. So this spells out peace.
Well, it
I mean, it will, yeah. The P's over here. The P stem problem, that was that P. There's the E. And then the A and the C is a new addition from last time. Yay!
I had to think A and C, those were your initials, and I was like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
A and C. Do A
No,
and
they're
C
not.
go together?
They're not my initials.
I said they were your initials. I didn't say they are.
Okay. So let me take a picture real quick, even though, you know,
Hi.
you can't see much. Okay, so I told you in the last episode that Pattern Keeper has the functionality to put paper patterns in Pattern Keeper if you take a picture of them, and then you can align the grid, and then you can mark off what you're doing. It just can't search symbols and all of that stuff. And I was pretty sure that that's the way it worked. So after our little discussions here,
You're still on the screen, right? Because you seem to be going that way.
as long as I say,
Okay.
it's fine. I decided to try to load all 30 pages of this into Pattern Keeper. Now, as she pointed out, and especially you, and especially because some of you guys commented that you tried to do it and that you ran into technical problems, she pointed out about 6 pages in that I should maybe have started with a smaller project like her floral bell pull that is like 6 pages instead of 30 pages. But at that point, I was already like 6 pages in, so
She was committed.
I was committed, and it was actually working really well. The first page, it made me manually adjust basically every single square, which I did the math and it was like 1,800 squares. But every page after that, it did an automatic adjustment, and then I just had to go through and make sure everything was right and make some minor adjustments. So it was going pretty quick, but it was still probably like 6 minutes a page, like average maybe. I'd err on the side of longer than that because, you know, you're just focused in it and whatever. So anyways, putting this in. And I am like so excited. I'm patient. I've been working on it for about 2 hours because there was a bit of a learning curve.
Daylight was fading.
Daylight was fading, which was causing a problem with taking the pictures. And you have to try to take the pictures as like perfect as possible. And I got to page 28 or 29. I have blocked it from my memory. And as it was processing the previous page I had done, I tilted the tablet and it rotated the screen, and then it rotated the screen back, and it said there was an error. And I said, no.
That's what I always tell technology. No. No.
She heard me. That's what it sounded like. No, with a lot of, she could hear tapping going on because I was trying to like get it to like refresh. I like backed out, went back in. I backed out of the pattern, went back in. It just said an unknown error occurred.
No.
There was nothing I could do. I couldn't get the ones that it had already taken pictures of. I could not add more to it. I couldn't see what the problem was. I couldn't restart it. I restarted my entire tablet in the hopes that it would like reset the program. It was gone. It was probably 2.5 hours-ish of scanning and adjusting, and it crashed 1 to 2 pages from the end. So I didn't cry, but I wanted to. But I was determined because I really want this.
Now it was.
I know it works.
Of it.
Like, I know it works, right? But here's what was even scarier, though, is I still don't really know how it works. So, like, I know, like, you scan in the pages, but then what? Can you delete duplicates? How do you tell it what orientation to go in? Like, there were so many unknowns. So I still didn't even, like, actually know if the way I was doing it was going to work. Okay? And you were saying now, okay, so now is when you did the flower bell pull. No. That night, started doing this again. I just started it later in the day. At that point, the light was not good. We were using the light that we use for bookshelf that we stitched together. We do that on the sofa. We were using that light.
It's a garage light.
It caused lots of shadows. No one would help me hold the pages because she was busy. She was busy talking to her uncle,
who I haven't talked to since I was like 4.
Dad was cooking and Steve just didn't want to help. He didn't want to be a part of it. So I was holding it with my foot and trying to take pictures. And at this point, it would not do a good job at automatically aligning. Like before, it did a great job. And now all of a sudden, it wouldn't auto-align. And I had to adjust everything. It was taking like 12 minutes per page. So I got like 4 or 5 pages in when I went home. And I was like,
no.
I'm angry because I wanted to get it done today. And at my house, I don't have the right lights. I cause a shadow on everything, no matter what light I use in my house. All of my lights are like directly above headlights. So
directly above headlights.
Well, I mean, like
literally headlights.
Like,
that was lights, not lights. By the way,
I was very frustrated. I got home and I remembered that we had to move some furniture outside because we had a bulk trash pickup scheduled. So there was like a double recliner leather seat that needed to go outside, and a
mattresses,
king mattress, and a king box
was
spring.
King?
Or a queen.
Look like a twin.
Oh my God! It was Hunter was supposed to help me, but when I got home, she was just getting into the bath.
Her husband's sister.
And I'm just like, I'm doing it now. Like, I failed doing this. I'm gonna move this stuff outside. Dang it. We have a double door, so I had to figure out how to unlatch the door, but I'm not tall enough, so I had to shove the sofa to the door and then climb up on the sofa and then unlatch it, and then I couldn't open the door because the sofa was in the way, so I'd pull the sofa away and then open it and then push the sofa back over, and moving all this stuff by myself probably took 40 minutes. I'm sure the camera footage is hilarious, although I have not watched it because
I don't blame you.
I was frustrated and I wanted success. This is proof that I love y'all. Please enjoy my struggle. Tyson, inside. Tyson, hey, go inside. Tyson, hey, go inside. Go. Come on, inside. Good boy. Anyways, here's a picture of it down at the end of the driveway. I did it.
Good job.
I did it by myself. So that was my bit of success. And then that rejuvenated my want to get this done. So, I was going to say long story short, but it's already a long story.
Long story long.
Long story long. Next day, I went back to scanning this in. It went a lot smoother in the light I was using. And I got it all in. And it was all adjusted. And just in case you guys are going to do it, after you make sure you scan sequentially, because there is no reorganizing your pages after. So scan in this order.
Assuming yours goes that way. If yours goes that way.
No. Well,
because it was vertical, horizontal.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're doing it consistently.
Do it consistently. There's no rearranging. So for this one, I did it in this order that it told me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay,
you got it.
Yeah, you got it. That direction. Scan them in that way. And then it's going to process them, and then it's going to ask you what is like the orientation of your project. How many stitches-ish by how many stitches-ish? And did you scan them horizontally, like how I just showed you, or did you scan them vertically? And then that's going to arrange all your pages. So if you screw this part up, if you screwed up the scanning part and did it out of order, or if you picked the wrong one, believe me, I stared at the option for a long time.
We had a discussion about it.
Because this was another 2 hours of scanning. So we're like, are we sure it is this many stitches by this many stitches scanned horizontally? We were pretty confident. So we did it. It worked. I will say the first like 10 pages or so look a little funky because we did them in light that wasn't super duper great. They're so tinkly. So the pattern looks a little weird. But I'm just going to zoom out so you can see that I am in fact, and then that night I went home and I marked everything that I had already stitched. I marked it on Pattern Keeper. So you will see here, look. That's everything I did in real life. In Pattern Keeper.
And had she had it in here before, we wouldn't have had the piece stem problem.
Exactly.
So I won't because she was nice enough to do it for me.
Yep. scanned hers in. She's set. Mine's set. I'm just going to zoom in and to a little part just so you can see what it looks like. Oh, that's not going to be all white. Yeah, that's really unhelpful, isn't it? Wow. Wow, Alyssa.
Gonna have to zoom in.
No. It just takes a little bit.
There you go.
Okay, so this is a really good example, okay?
Don't steal.
You don't know what part this is, okay? You see how this page is darker than this page? It's because I scanned them in different rooms, so the lighting was different. But you can see, and that's my only complaint, is that it has to reload every time you zoom in and stuff. But see, look, all of the symbols are there. They're pretty clear. And like tapping action is like pretty accurate. See, the squares pretty much line up. They line up pretty good. No problems.
The percentage won't be accurate though because it doesn't. It can't tell the difference between the white space and a non-white space.
Yes. So it says I'm 4% done, which is pretty dang good for having all of the white space in here. But yeah, it won't be accurate unless you block out full pages, which I didn't want to do because I really like zooming out and seeing that because mine's always on QSnap, so I can't see. And so I would say that anyone who tried doing it and it didn't work, I would suggest trying it again and being very patient.
Email StitchingAtTheCabin@gmail.com if you need help. She will help you.
I can help as much as I can from a distance. Keep in mind, the first page I found pretty much you're always going to have to manually adjust. But the second page, fingers crossed, you don't have to manually adjust. And if not, then the rest is going to be a breeze. It's worth it. Even though you can't search symbols, I would not have stitched those 2 letters had I not finished this.
And one of the attempts brought up red splotches.
Oh, it's some red squares. Yeah.
Because it can't read whatever she did not have that when she did it right.
No, and it updated too, so she might have fixed it.
Yeah. Because I think it was Leah Luvenga that said that she had tried it and had the red splotches. Yeah. I think she did it on Mirabilia. But she also said there was going to be an update. Mm-hmm. So it seems to be fixed now.
Absolutely. Love it. So worth it. And I finally put Stitch and Mommy's patterns in there too, because...
Yeah, but she didn't... Those you just upload.
Yeah, that was
just take pictures
that was just me being lazy and not putting it in there.
So what I actually spun after refusing to do plum was Ugly Bird. And I had a page finish on that too.
Woo!
I finished the page down here.
Zippage.
Continued on. It is so thick. There is so much confetti. Like, feel that. So much confetti right there.
Oh, yeah.
It got to the point where I was like, this is taking so long. So long. I think over the course of the 3 days I was working on it, I got like 700 stitches in. And that's not normal for me. I can usually do considerably more than that in a weekend day thing. But I love it. I still have not fixed the 09 issue from, Heaven and Earth. This is Cyril Marchetti, by the way, and it's a story keep. I have not fixed that 09 when she had charted the wrong color. So that whole part that looks like a negative, I still need to fix. And she still says it's 310, and I swear it's not. So when I was back here, I was playing with it on that tablet because that's not the one I take. So if I messed it up, it wouldn't be a big deal. And I put in like every brown. I googled DMC brown, and there was like all these different colors, and I tried everything, and they all look really weird except for 310. So she's probably right, but it does not.
You've checked multiple times now. Multiple times.
Okay, so this is the one that I'm kind of leaving on the QSnap right now, and so if I have free time like downstairs, I work on it. I did work on it instead of my Chatelaine today and yesterday because I was turned the wrong way, and this I can just put on my lap. It is Country Cottage Needleworks Joyful Summer. This is the one I got from 1884 Stitchery that was already kitted, but then once I opened it, I realized it wasn't kitted with the actual colors.
Yep.
It was a conversion.
Other stuff.
But it's still pretty, and I still like it, and I'm making progress. So I did that. I did more of the birdie. I did the wing.
Still love
and
the leaves.
I'm working on the leavies. And I did those over there.
The leafy colors make me happy. Although you're missing some stitches in there.
Yes, I know. In that leafy, I'm missing the stitches because I ran out of floss and I haven't used that color again. So I was doing this today so that I could put that in and then down there. And then there's something that goes somewhere in here.
Don't you dare step on that, mister.
I think it goes here, but I can't do that color until I can get like down here. So you know how it is when you're like, well, if I do this, then I can do that. I don't want to like cut the thread and then re-hang it on something when I could just use it if I just wait a little bit longer. So it's very enjoyable, and I don't have to pay quite as much attention, so I am able to work on that.
I should just put that in the
That
bag. Oh, gosh.
Okay, so that's it for the active whips.
Yep.
I had myself some starts and finishes.
Because you're awesome.
Because I'm awesome.
I'm sorry for
So,
the mess.
as you saw in the last video, if you were here, you saw that my wheel spun checkerboard.
Yes,
And
which I was so excited about.
I wasn't sure if I was going to do it because I was still kind of emotional, and I'm doing better, thank you. Thanks for asking. So I took it. This is checkerboard. Oh, entertain the people. I need to go get the other one.
Okay, I need to reset the camera anyways.
Okay, reset
We're
the
a
camera.
mess.
So I had bought this when I went to Stitcher's Paradise a long time ago. I don't remember when, like a year ago. And I just thought, yeah, fat birds. I have a thing for fat animals, fat people. I like fat.
Yeah,
Fat is adorable. So I made the fat bird.
Mm-hmm.
And after I made it, I realized that looks a little bit like Kevin, a hyacinth. So then I went through, and now I have made this 4 times. So I started 2 more this weekend, that weekend.
Yeah.
And I finished them both that weekend. So I'm going to show you how I did them, what order I did them in, but we're also going to intersperse pictures of the actual bird.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin's looks least like Kevin because I didn't know at the time I was making Kevin.
Yeah, it's not Kevin's
So,
shape.
This is Kevin.
Yes.
Kevin is a hyacinth.
Uh-huh.
He is 2.
Yes.
They are the largest parrot. Hyacinths are big. Had I known, he would have yellow in him, but I did not know I was doing that.
Right.
So right after that, I made Kona. Kona is a Solomon Island eclectus.
She was your first birdie.
She was my first birdie. She is 5, although she'll tell you she's 2. I did put a little bit of backstitching around her eye of purple because her eye has purple, but you can't really see it. And I gave them all a, well, not Kevmo, but all the other birds have a black eye. I look, I didn't punch them, but you know.
Because they have
A
black
bead.
eyes.
A black bead for the eye. So those have been done. You have seen those before. Well, there's a lot of new people. You have not seen them before, but those of you not new have seen.
God.
So
Why does it ask me if I want to take a selfie? I just want to take a picture.
I went through
My older
a lot
showing.
to try to pick colors for these, and I'm not terribly creative or talented. Or
I remember you had asked them about
anything.
Pelican Gray and stuff
we
for
were looking
Ami
for
before.
gray for Ami, and I think what I ended up with was probably too variegated, but oh well. So Tango,
He's crazy, so it works.
Tango is a citron-crested cockatoo, and citron-crested cockatoos have a crest that is citron colored. So I had to come up with a way to give him a little crest. So I did that. And I had a heck of a time picking colors for him because he's white. But he has like yellow in his tail and he's got his thing and all that. So that is Tango.
Gosh, I love it so much.
Tango is 3. He is adorable, but he's scared of everybody and everything.
And it changes a little bit who exactly he's scared of and why. So it's always a guessing game with him.
Get a lot of hi. And we haven't clipped him lately. He's been flying at night, but he flies to me.
Good.
Because he wants pets from me.
Yeah.
But he can fly. That bird can fly. He can fly. Yet he doesn't do it unless he is spooked enough to come to me. But the rest of the time, I can't even touch him. I can't even open his cage. He throws himself. So,
But
anyway.
nighttime pets, he's fine with that.
So that's Tango. She's inserting birdie pictures, so I assume you're seeing them. The last here is Ami. Ami is 2. He will tell you he's 2. He will say, how old is Ami? 2. He will tell you he's 2. He has quite the vocabulary. He has also learned to talk to Dinosaur Pet. He hasn't learned what to say to her, but he has learned that
Her
if he
name.
says her name, it stops the TV. And you can see him thinking,
How do I use this?
yes. So someday we will be getting all sorts of things in the mail thanks to him. But he is an African gray. He is 2. He is adorable. He has a red tail. So I think he's a little overly variegated, but he's cute.
You're adorable.
Probably I should have switched the wing color for the body color.
Yeah, I
But-
can see that.
But I still think he's cute.
Yep.
So I need to do
absolutely.
something with all of those and, put them down by the birdies.
Yeah.
So.
And by their cages.
There are all my chickens.
I'm so excited you did those.
Chickens!
I'm so excited.
That
you
doesn't
did
work.
them.
Lift up the top.
You need
There we
help.
go. There are all the chickens.
Woo!
So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna frame them or whatever, but they'll get those.
Indeed.
The birdies will birdie. Okay, so 2 starts, 2 finishes. And then I came home Sunday and I was like, I'm gonna finish another one. So I did.
I did because I can.
I call it Blackbird Rose, but it's a millet pinky from Blackbird Designs, maybe? I don't know. Just look back. I've showed it several times, and if you really want to know.
I think it's in the link below.
Okay, it could be in the link
I
below.
think it is.
I did finish it.
Might not be.
I did not fix the butterfly. I slightly fixed the weird flower. And oddly, the floss looks like that. It's that same floss that's like in a lot of places. It went crazy dark there. I don't know why. None of the rest of the floss looks like that. It's that one spot. It was like, look at me, look at me. And I was going to change it, and I was like,
I like it.
I'm okay with it.
That's fine.
So that was
So what are you going to do with this one?
third finish. I'd like to make a pillow out of it. I'm not going to
It's
ask
always the
Carla
dream.
because her mom just passed away. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
So I will leave you alone about pillows.
For
But-
now.
But, yeah, I really felt that one because my dad had just passed and then her mom passed, and I really knew how she felt. That I struggled with the hers for a few days. But
Yeah.
anyway, it's finished. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And I have extra fabric to do other stuff with. That only took up one little corner. So I have now had 5 finishes in January.
ridiculous.
Do not expect the same for any other month.
Subsequent months.
I'm aiming for 8 finishes in the total year, but
Wow.
we'll see. Okay. Those are my starts and finishes, but you have news.
Yes. So for Christmas, Mom got me Reading Time, Randall Spangler.
Heaven and Earth Designs.
I pulled it up here because I know I won't want to go find the picture later. You see it? It's beautiful. It's amazing. Well, she convinced me that maybe I should just start it now.
Not me, I'm innocent.
Here's the fabric. It came 2 days ago. So yesterday, instead of filming, we opted to go to this store. Oops. Whoopsie. And now I am currently sorting through this to go into this. This is about an hour of bobbinating, so you can imagine how much time will be involved in making this box pretty, like how my Universe in a Jar box is.
I keep offering to help, she keeps saying no.
Now, of course, with a new project, you have to get more materials. So not only did I buy more floss and a box, I also bought 5 pairs of scissors, 60 needle threaders. I should have pulled up on my list. What else did I
Paco?
buy? A Paco?
Used now?
No.
No?
I'm taking the one from Temperature Tree.
That's right. It doesn't feel like it, but
There's
that might be
definitely more.
Okay, I don't know what else. Oh, needles.
More needles.
Because we
More
keep us
needles.
threaded, as you could see, by all the needle
And that's why I
liners
need the
and
Paco.
crazy stuff.
That might be it. Maybe that makes sense. Oh, and the bungee cords, because I want to do the magnet cord things, because I want to do this one, instead of starting from top left and going across, I think I'm going to start either bottom left or bottom right, but I'm feeling bottom left probably. It's where I'm going to start instead. So I need something to hold all that fabric up on the top half, otherwise it's gonna...
But because we went to the store, I had to buy some things too.
Well, of course, because you have to get floss with someone else. It's a lot of fun. And then we are weird, and we love to not reorganize, like shuffle things around.
Although it needed it.
It did need it. The DMC was not in sequential order entirely. But we go through and make sure all the bins are what they should be, because a lot of people just, like, throw colors in places they don't belong. And then, like, let's say you're looking for, one more 923 and there's no more in the bin. Well, chances are there's one somewhere else in the rack that somebody just didn't put back. So we
put them all back.
We put everything back for us and for future people. So
one time we did that, we got a discount because of it. They were so appreciative. The woman came over this time. They did not give us a discount, but we told her what we were doing, and she's like, "Oh, good. Everybody hates working in this department. Everyone hates doing that."
I don't know why.
It's
so much fun.
Doing it for free.
Yeah, but... So we did that, but she also decided to get herself some floss.
But when she bought that fabric...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, couldn't travel alone, so
I said, what do you want? What's on your wish list? What are we ordering?
Beads, but I have no idea why. So I have to figure this one out.
Yes.
No clue. And then she bought... Well, I paid for it, but she bought this pattern. I just thought that was so cute. Mm-hmm. So some of the floss I bought was for that.
Yes.
And then these I already had, but I put floss in them. So blend in place, floss. And I noticed that I was missing a water lilies, so I ordered that today from 123 Stitch when I ordered fabric for some of these things.
It's a never-ending order to 123 Stitch. You think you've got it all, and then it's like, oh, well, I got to do one more.
I'm going to show this to you, even though I really shouldn't, because it's a pattern, but... Just don't steal it.
You can't read it.
This is an African gray, and, well, that's going to be a problem.
For you
got
later?
Cut off.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they say. I'm going to have to try to... Oh, wait, maybe it says back here. Wait, I see pattern someplace. Let me add it.
Oh, no.
Let me add... I can see... Oh, good. Oh, it's
yeah.
there. But anyway, it's an African gray, and it says something about...
From these calculations we may deduce I am a rocket scientist.
And it's got all these calculations, and it's a African gray. So these are the colors for it. And I had to order 646. This is an old partial skein, but I just don't have any. So ordered some of that. And I'm trying to find a fabric, and I already had this one, so I pulled that out. But she was like, I think it's too dark. So I ended up ordering something from... 123 Stitch, so we'll see. And then, of course, I want to start this one, the Plague Doctor, but obviously I can't because the Cyprium is back ordered. But I did get floss for that. I feel like there was one.
Yeah, I feel like there's one more,
but I don't know what it was.
That's it.
I might have been it.
Yeah.
So that was that haul. Yeah. So I'm definitely having new starts this year because, did I mention it's my birthday month? So I'm thinking I might start this one for my birthday if the fabric works out. I bought like 3 different fabrics.
That one makes you happy.
I really like this one. And I love those colors. They don't look like the right colors, but then they do. I really like this one. So I might start this one, or I might start the Ami. Because I'm pretty sure the Plague Doctor won't be here. And the Glendon place is big, and I want to do it, but not yet. I'm liking having some of these small finishes to go along with my big projects.
Sure.
So, okay.
I'm just excited to start more big stuff.
We need to spin.
Okay. We're gonna spin it. Spin.
Hi.
Spin.
Hi.
Wheel. No. Decisions.
It's not viewer whips. It's my whips.
Are you recording?
Yeah, you go.
No, I'm not recording.
I'm not recording.
Well,
I just found my...
I'll go.
I just found the right wheel. That's all I did.
I'm proud.
What do you want?
Boop. Actually, I don't really think I should spin. I'll do it now because I'm here. But I'm probably going to dedicate all of my time to getting this finished, kitted up, and then starting it.
Just in case you fall down and have to work on something else.
This falls out of my car on the way home. Yeah. Let's...
So you leave it here, you leave it there.
Right.
Leave it somewhere.
Ready? Boop. I haven't worked on Universe in a while, so I kind of would like that. Well, that's also fair. I also have not worked I'm in the hill for a while. But that was just a for fun spin, so don't expect that to happen. Expect this to happen, not this to happen.
Boo.
Pa!
Oh no, I lost my wheel. Okay. Boo. Pa! Okay.
I can't think of what that looks like. I
That's
know.
It's the gray background and the peacock floss.
Oh, yeah, that you never know if you like or not.
Yeah, I always say, I don't really want to work on it, but then I always enjoy working on it, but, like, I worked on it not that long ago, so
No, don't text it.
I'm like, I'm not super excited. That was my birthday start last year.
Oh, yeah, so it's fitting.
So it's fitting, but I also don't think we're going to the cabin this weekend, so...
Why not?
I probably won't get a lot of work because Super Bowl and you guys.
Oh, that's this weekend.
Yeah, you guys were coming over and we're doing that.
We're having a nacho table.
Yeah, nacho table. Like,
not COVID safe, but it's just our family, so it's fine.
Yeah, we are obviously breathing on each other now, so that just includes Jacob.
It's just chips on the table. You just you just
Little
put all the
stuff
toppings on it. We're bringing mojitos. I forgot we're doing that. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Jacob is gone this entire week. He has so much overtime he's taking, which is great. Good for him, but I miss him. So this weekend, gonna have a nacho taco night on Super Bowl. They don't even watch sports. They hate sports. So this is really funny that they're agreeing to do this, but I'm stoked. Love watching sports.
I like nachos.
I like nachos.
Especially if they're not spicy.
Super tacos.
So, I mean, I have, like, laundry I need to put away. We should probably straighten
lingerie,
up. No, laundry to put away.
La 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 la. Birthday month.
No. And so, like, I was wandering around. I know I need to put my laundry away. And I saw that his laundry was up here today to be put away. And we should probably really clean the bird cages, like, take them out and hose them down because I have to do that every few months. And
yeah.
so fun. He was like, maybe we just shouldn't go to the cabin this weekend. And I was like, yeah, maybe. And I mean, there's a ton of snow. There is so much snow.
It's hard to get up there. We went up to Big Bear this last weekend. There was a ton of snow, but I just want to interject in here real quick that there was a Jeep parked in the grocery store parking lot. Look at it here. And if I was not in the car, this is how Jacob would park every time. And I just wanted to show you that this is just how he would park if I was not in the car, screaming at him to not park next to the Jeeps that do that, because that's just a Jeep lover thing. They just like parking like this in parking lots. So
that's it for stitchy stuff, but we've still got shower splotch, so.
Oh yeah, shower splotch.
So if you want to see the splotch and decide for yourself what this is, keep watching. Are you gonna look at this?
Yeah, I'm just looking through and seeing if there's anything else, but I don't think there is.
This?
Yeah, I guess I'll look at it.
Are you gonna look at this?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at. We made pizzas. Okay.
You gonna look at this?
Yes. Oh. Okay.
What do you see?
I'm not gonna say it yet because waiting.
So I didn't see anything until
I immediately saw this one.
It took me forever to finally see something in this one. Are you gonna say something?
Yeah, I was just giving people time. Okay, this to me is clearly an upside down fish. This is the head, that's a little eye, that's a little flipper, this is its tail, little mini dorsal tail, little flaring back fin head thing. Fishy.
Okay, I see an upside down animal too.
But not a fish.
But not a fish, and I still don't see the fish.
Okay.
I see a hippopotamus, like a cute one, kind of upside down and leaning back, like, hey, I'm a hippo.
I mean, I see the
that's
hippo
like
head.
its mouth.
Yeah.
And then that's like its little paw over like something black on its tummy, the brown on its tummy, where it's like, oh, hey. That's what I see.
Fair.
I will send that to you so that you can interject that. So, let me know what you see, because not only do I enjoy hearing what you see, look, my bottom pajamas match my top pajamas, but also, I want to know if my theory is correct, that if you don't normally see something, do you see something now? And or is it the same as always?
I still don't see anything.
Well, you always see something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I want to know what you see. Okay, so if that was it for Stitchy and Splotch, then you're free to go. You're dismissed. But anyone that wants to stick around to see some pictures of some stuff that we did and story time and all that, I don't think we have many stories, maybe.
No, I'm going to say 2, and that's it. Real quick. Like super duper quick. Like super fast quick. 1.
Oh, you didn't bring what you were supposed to bring.
I did.
Did you?
I did. It's in my thing, and I totally forgot about it.
Okay.
So 3 things. Okay, 1, Granny got me for an early birthday present because my birthday's in March. Did I not tell you?
I don't think so.
Yes.
got me
No,
a birthday
you did.
present
You knew
too.
because Jacob opened it on camera. She sent
Oh, that's right.
my llama mug.
Llama mug.
So I just want to show you that. But ignore the mess in the back. That's all the stuff we got from Christmas. We just put it on the kitchen table.
She bought me a rose for my birthday. She's going to come out here and plant it with me. Distanced. We're going to wear masks and be outside.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Distanced and stuff.
Faux show.
But that was
That's
so sweet of her. She bought one for her and one for me. So she's taking care of it for now. She sent me a picture. It's very pretty.
And then Hunter's, my sister-in-law who lives with us, dog, is a Chihuahua. This is after she got fixed, so she looked real high and sad. But anyways, we got her DNA back, and as I suspected, she is mostly Chihuahua. She's 57% Chihuahua, but she is also a high percentage.
Not high. The next highest was like 6 or 7.
That's almost 1/10.
Whatever.
Azawak.
What?
Which I
Azawak.
Azawak.
Yeah, I mean, I know I looked it up, but I didn't know how to pronounce it.
That's how I assume you pronounce it.
Azawaka.
Azawaka. Tell me that looks anything like her. Looks nothing like her.
Azawak.
Okay, so I thought that was it. Oh, it's downstairs.
Well, I can entertain the people while you go get it.
Okay, go entertain the people.
I'm not entertaining people.
Oh, wait. Reset.
Aww.
Okay, resume.
Wow, except you walked in front of it.
Oh, and if my timer goes off.
Great. I'm entertaining you people while she's gone. She left the door open so you may hear the bird squawking, although it's pretty dark down there and I don't think I turned the light on. Bad mom. Okay, so there's tons of snow, right? Tons of snow. We ended up going to the cabin on Thursday. Instead, usually we go Friday night. We went Thursday because it was still supposed to start snowing Thursday night. It was going to snow all day Friday, all day Saturday, and no, part of the day Saturday. It's going to snow a lot. They were saying anywhere between 1 and 3 feet. Feet, not inches. Feet. Like the things at the bottom of your leg. Feet. So,
Motion detected
it
at the front door.
was supposed to start at like 3 p.m. and it didn't. So we got up there, I think at like, I don't remember what time, but we got up to the cabin and it was not snowing yet. But then it started snowing a few minutes later, but just a little dribble of snow, no big deal. But the next morning we woke up, it had already been like over a foot. There was so much snow. And then it snowed and snowed and snowed. And so I'm going to say there's at least 3 feet of snow up there right now. And it's supposed to snow again tomorrow. I should check the weather, but I think it's supposed to snow again tomorrow. But I sent pictures to... I put them on Instagram. I put a little bit of snow picture on Instagram. And several of you said that we had more snow than you did. And you're in places where you're supposed to have snow. Like North Dakota, Michigan, like... Y'all supposed to have the snow, but we have it. I don't know why we have it. So I sent Alyssa a bunch of pictures of snow. There were these massive icicles, so my husband took one off. You'll see pictures of him holding it. Although it was dripping, so I was like, hurry up, we gotta take the picture so you can get it out of the house. Yeah, fortunately he had fixed the snowplow and he did a ton of plowing. But then I shoveled the deck and then I kind of messed up my shoulder and neck from that, but I knew it was uncomfortable that day, but the next day it was really bad. I had migraine all day, and then today it's not that bad. But Excedrin Migraine, not sponsored by...
Are you making more ads?
Yes, not sponsored by Excedrin Migraine.
I scared Dad, so I had to take my hair down to scare
I
Dad.
didn't even know he was...
He just, when I walked downstairs, the front door is electric and it made the unlocking sound. So I had to whip down my hair and put it over my head to look like the Grudge. Yeah. Whew, I'm good.
Okay, so we're just talking about all the snow pictures and things.
Oh,
that you're
cool.
putting in. A lot
Cool.
of snow. A lot of snow. Comes all the way up to the fence thing.
Very
And we had to dig out the gate to get it open and I don't know if I told you, but somebody posted on the neighborhood Facebook page for the cabin area and there were pictures. I saw it with my own eyes. They took a tree. They brought up a Christmas tree and set it up in front of someone's house and started taking pictures. They were literally on somebody else's property taking
find this
pictures
so odd.
with the Christmas tree. And then the week before, the people were getting married on the side
And
of
that
the road.
actually showed up on Jacob's Jeep forum
Really?
page that he's a part of. Yeah, they said, go up here. They're having weddings off the side of the road.
That was the road where there had been an accident and people were stuck 5 hours without moving, and there was a wedding party. Not because of that, but they were getting married on the side of the road. Not because of that. That happened right before the accident, so crazy.
We're just saying it's chaos.
Okay, I only have one more, but you have two.
What else do I have?
I'll show you in a second. But this is her fault too. She found this game, but apparently it's been out for like ever on the App Store thing, but I didn't know. It's called GeoGuessr, and so it's like Google Maps, and it just drops you someplace in the world, and
Street
you have
view.
to guess where you are. You could just spin around and look. We had so much fun with that. And
You spin around and look like it's Street View, and then you say, okay, I think I know where I am, and you hit the map, and you have the whole world to choose from, and you zoom in as far as you want, and you put your little dot down, and you say, okay, am I close? And then it tells you how many miles away you were from where that actual Google Maps picture was
the
taken.
closest I got was 1,000-something yards. That was pretty
Yeah.
good. The worst I got was like 8,000 miles. I didn't even know that was a thing. My sister said she got 10,000 miles. But I told her about the game, so she and her husband had been competing because they're very competitive, and apparently he's winning. So, but GeoGuessr is a fun game if you
Don't
wanna-
even say if, because I hate geography, and I think it's fun. I think it's interesting to see how much you subconsciously know and can guess about where you are if you're just plopped in the middle of the universe.
It's funny. In the U.S., as soon as I see it, I'm like, that's the U.S.
Yeah.
That's somewhere
You can
in
recognize
the
your
United
home
States.
country so quickly.
You
I mean,
know-
Canada
Okay, I
can
was
be a
gonna
little
say,
bit.
The country that gets me every single time is Canada.
Yeah, Canada
What,
and the U.S.
what
look
is
very
up with
similar.
Canada? You look like so many different places, and I
Yeah.
get so confused. I have never successfully guessed Canada. Never.
You're hard. It's
Canada's
hard.
tough.
Yeah.
That.
Oh
and
yeah, I
that.
was gonna say that. Wait, what's the second? Oh, coin. They said corn. And was
Yeah,
like,
I thought it said corn too. It took me a minute to figure it out. Not corn.
Kim Hollenbeck. Beck. I say it every time.
I think it's back.
Okay.
Sorry for
Kim.
She's also Spartan Stitcher on Instagram. But her FlossTube channel is her name, Kim Hollenbeck. Or
and
Beck. I
see
think
now
it's
you
back.
don't know now.
think it's back.
We don't say your last name out
No,
loud. Sorry.
It's Kim Hollenbeck.
On one of her recent videos, she was talking about, because at the end of her videos, she also does like a little life kind of thing, and she usually talks about stories from the military. And she talked about how they get coins whenever they. When I was explaining this to other people, I kept saying it wrong. So if you can say it in a better way, say it. But like when they change
When they're promoted.
groups, when they do different things, they get coins.
Promotions mainly,
Yeah.
but like also I guess if you like go from this division to that division.
Sure. Whatever. So
Correct us, Kim.
I
See the comments for Kim's corrections.
So I was like, oh, well, Jacob got a coin too. I don't think they really continue to do coins. I think some stations will do coins, but like mostly it's when you pass boot camp, which, well, it's different now with COVID, but for him was like 5 or 6 months. So this is his little coin.
Can
We
you
got a
take it
bunch
out
of them.
of
Yes,
that?
I will. But I just want to show, like, look, it comes in these little packets. He got like 30 of them.
Shocked when she told me he had coins.
No. Now, let me tell you, I do have a few gripes with this coin. And I will point them out because
I have not
don't
seen
mind.
this coin.
Yeah, so there you go. Check it out. I'm going to video it so people can see better.
Fire department, all for one. One for one.
Okay. So,
I really like the back.
yeah. So this is a coin. It's really heavy.
Yeah, it is.
So he works for LA County Fire Department, if you can't tell from there. Now, this coin is specifically for his class, the one that he went through, the boot camp he went through. So you'll see it says 141st Recruit Class right there. And it says it down here as, well, kind of. This is their slogan. It was all for one, one for one. That was their, like, little slogan that they said because they
141,
were
got
in
it.
141. Now, that's my first gripe because I told him that saying doesn't make sense. All for one for one. That means you're for yourself. I couldn't wrap my head around it.
141.
They don't say that. They say all for one, one for one.
What's that number for?
This is just the number issued coin. So, Jacob was, I'm not going to let him see this because I could be wrong because I always get it mixed up. He was either number 32 or 34.
Okay.
Maybe 36.
Whatever.
It's one of those three. And so every recruit got their own number, and then they got to pick like 30 other coins. So we happened to also get number 388. So he doesn't know where his coin is anymore. He's not positive, but
wow. He should keep the one
he has it somewhere. Yep. And here it has all of their like little, things that they live up by: community, teamwork, integrity, commitment, caring, courage, all that stuff. Okay, second grade. The back gives you same stuff: forged in tradition, how cool, 1920, whatever. Bear paws, I'm pretty sure they only have 4 toes.
Yeah, I don't think they have that many toes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of toes.
I have since looked this up, actually, and bears do have that many toes. So, delete that gripe. I'm fine with that part now. We're good.
There's not enough stars or stripes.
Yeah. I don't care so much about that. But anyways, so I just wanted to share that Jacob also has a coin. Okay, second thing, I have officially changed my name. I am no longer Alyssa Casey. I am now officially Alyssa Pfeiffer. My social security card came in.
My social security number is...
No!
Wow!
Through this. You don't share that information. Cut! 6'2". It finally came in the mail, like last week. It took forever, and as I expected, my social security card came the same day and in the same mail batch as the letter saying, we're working on your application. Like, I knew they'd send them together. They were in different envelopes, but postmarked the same day. Whatever. But I finally got it. So then I had to schedule an appointment with the DMV, which was complicated because I have a real ID already and I needed to change my name. But if you look online, it says you still have to bring proof of residency with that name, which I can't do because my driver's license hasn't changed. So I can't change bank accounts, credit card information. I can't change anything until I get my driver's license, but it's telling me I have to bring stuff in. So I managed to talk to somebody at the DMV before I went. Shocking. I know. I was able to chat with them. They said I just have to bring in proof that I changed my name and it will be fine. But the other problem was that I couldn't make an appointment where they let you select a time. They'd be like, do you want an appointment? And I'd say yes. And they'd say, okay, you can come in at 1:20 tomorrow. And I'm like, that doesn't work for me. But there's no way to say that. So I also had the chat man schedule me an appointment. So I went and did that yesterday morning. Went pretty smoothly, except as I was telling her, I got halfway through signing the thing before I realized this is the signature that will show up on my driver's license, and I should have made it pretty. So Alyssa Pfeiffer does not look like Alyssa Pfeiffer, and I am a little bit sad.
I tried signing Pfeiffer just to see, and I got all messed up.
I meant to show you how I do it because I love the way I do it, but
the third F was a problem for me.
Okay, I also sometimes make a third F, so I understand.
No, literally the third F was a problem for me.
Oh, there is a third F.
Because it comes after the I and the E and the F, and then that F, I was like, no,
it gets a little loopy.
Yeah.
So I am officially Alyssa Pfeiffer.
I have a question.
Okay.
Maybe you know.
No.
We have DMV here, Department of Motor Vehicles.
Yes.
So in California, yeah, but also other states in the United States.
Yes, but they don't call it that. Like in Georgia, it's DDS, Department of Driving Services. I know from my friend.
When you're telling me what your splotch is, tell me what your DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, is called. How do you get your license? But I was going to ask other countries.
What's your process?
What's that like? How do you do that?
DMV is where you go to get your license.
And
pay registration.
The worst run department of the government, I believe.
No, Social Security. I have learned Social Security is worse.
Okay. Well, DMV is miserable.
Boobs.
Yeah, boobs. That's it.
Okay, cool. Love you guys.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Have a great Super Bowl.
Welcome to the new people. Thanks for coming back to the old folks.
Goodbye, old folks.
Bye, oldies.
All right, goodbye, guys. This is it. Shutting it down.